What's up, enthusiasts? Today we're taking a look at the latest addition to my fabulous blaster collection. It's a pump-action Retaliator I'm calling the Retalifab. That's right, we finally have another primary in the fabulous color scheme that I love so much. This time it's a Retaliator, and I finally have a primary-worthy spring-powered blaster, and I'm very happy to have it completed. To go over the components briefly, it has a Stage 1 Orange Modworks kit inside of it, but rather than the Orange Modworks spring, it's running a 5+ kilogram spring from Tactical Foam, which I believe are sourced from Blastersmiths UK. Externally, it has a worker stock and a Gavin Fuzzy pump grip kit, which might be getting its own video in the future, but for now I'm really digging it. It was super easy to install, and if you want an install video to watch, I'll have a link to Sykes in the info. Let's talk about this paint job though. As happy as I am to have the blaster finished and ready to use, I'm very unhappy with the paint job. A lot went wrong and I felt like I should just strip it and completely redo it, but I stopped myself, and rather than completely redoing it, I decided to accept it as it is and share those mistakes with all of you. I had things happen that I haven't ever had happen to me before while painting, like paint puckering on the barrel that drove me crazy. I tried sanding it down, but I just couldn't get enough of it sanded down apparently. I also changed my mind on what I was doing for the lines and where each color was going to go mid-paint job, which resulted in poorly thought out spacing, and as you can see, lines not lining up properly, and that also drives me crazy. To top it off, in my frustration and poor planning, I didn't tape off properly and had paint bleed in places that are just plain stupid. I've also never painted in cold weather or windy conditions, which made this blaster a learning experience in so many ways for sure. So again, instead of completely redoing this paint job, I decided that I'd keep it as a reminder to myself to take my time and properly plan everything beforehand, and not to change things on the go haphazardly. So use my mistakes here to avoid making them yourself. It'll save you a lot of time and frustration. Plan your paint jobs and be patient and deliberate. You'll end up with something much better than had you not. I know that's my plan, as this is certainly not the last blaster to get the fabulous color scheme. With that out of the way, I really like how this blaster feels. There's a certain satisfaction to priming and firing the blaster. Now I love flywheels, but this will be a nice change of pace blaster to mix things up. The performance isn't bad either. Now I chronographed it with used darts, which I know shouldn't be taken as 100% accurate, but it's all I had on hand. And the blaster is hitting around the high 80s to high 90s, which isn't phenomenal, but I'm content with it for the games I'll run it at. So to summarize, I'm happy with the function of the Retalifab, but I'll be using the poor paint job as motivation to improve in the future, as I'm still learning to paint with spray cans. What do you think of the Retalifab though? Do you like pump action Retaliators, or would you rather just buy an Elite Alpha Trooper or Rampage? Let me know in the comments, and remember, if you want to follow me on social media, you can see work in progress pictures and shots of what the upcoming videos are. So check those links out in the info, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Have fun flinging foam, and I'll see you next time.